Hi, my name is Jolena Akudago, and a topic that I could talk about, and also not a lot of people probably analyze, is third world countries and the impacts of media, or specifically Africa versus the media, since I am from Ghana in West Africa. The first thing I noticed when I came to America, when I talked to people or I watched the news, was the portrayal of Africa was always deemed in a negative manner. It was only ever about war torn, people not getting enough food, or just overall just like violence and bad things happening. And I started to think that, oh, well, if we're constantly always getting this negative coverage and people have this negative perception of us, that is why we are still poor and we are not progressing, because perception is, especially perception of the public, is such an important thing. And I don't think people realize that, because once perception's created, perception also creates how people, and it also impacts how people move to places, how jobs move to places, how companies move to places, how people invest in places. So if you have a negative perception of places or of a like a subject, no one's really gonna want to touch it because it seems dangerous. And I think people need to step back and realize that in order to fully help Africa, the first step that needs to be taken is to have the media portray us in a neutral, at least, or a somewhat positive manner, so that we can get people to be riled up about investing into Africa. Because at the end of the day, if we're constantly being portrayed in a negative manner, nobody wants to take a risk and go into a dump fire. So one thing I think a lot of people didn't think about, especially we're in a first world country and we have the privileges to help as well. Thank you.